This is what we know so far about Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2. And don't forget to stay to the end to find out when Jedi Fallen Order 2 is speculated to be released. Here we go. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2 has been confirmed to be on the horizon from Respawn Entertainment, and potentially has been since the breakout popularity of Jedi Fallen Order. Back in November of 2019, CEO of Electronic Arts Andrew Wilson stated that Jedi Fallen Order will be the first in a franchise, which for me is extremely exciting. I loved my playthrough of Jedi Fallen Order. I loved the planets, I loved the combat, the ability to customize my own lightsaber. It was a great experience. Since Jedi Fallen Order 2 has been in development, there have been some leaks and speculations about the game that has been quite intriguing, and I want to share what we know so far. And for all of you that have not finished Jedi Fallen Order yet, and do not want the ending spoiled, I suggest you click out of this video and onto another one of my videos, just like this one right here. So, at the end of Jedi Fallen Order, Cal and Cere find the holocron that holds the locations of all the Force-sensitive children in the galaxy. This object holds the key to re-establishing the Jedi Order and the potential to take back the galaxy from the Sith. Cal and Cere both decide that neither of them would be efficient in restoring the Jedi Order, so they leave it in the hands of the Force. Cal then destroys the holocron with his lightsaber. The end of Jedi Fallen Order sets up the sequel with many potential possibilities of where the story could take place. One theory that I have heard is that Jedi Fallen Order 2 will take place years after the end of Jedi Fallen Order. In these years that have passed, Cal has continued his adventures with Cere, Grease, Merrin, and my favorite little droid, BD-1 on the Mantis. Cal potentially continues to wreak havoc on the Galactic Empire and their plan to control the galaxy. Along with building his connection with the Force and his skills with his lightsaber, Cal could potentially run into a Force-sensitive child or two to look after. We could possibly see the making of a Master and Padawan relationship grow, and the passing of the Jedi knowledge from one generation to another. Also, see the relationship between Cal and Merrin potentially blossom. Yes, there is some chemistry there between the two. I am curious if Respawn will take advantage of this. Maybe throw in some drama or something. Another theory that could happen in Jedi Fallen Order 2 is that the story is not directly connected to Jedi Fallen Order. This theory states that the game will revolve around a brand new character, ships, droids, and everything. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of this theory. I would love to continue the story of Cal and his friends because we are already attached to Cal, and starting a sequel off with new characters doesn't seem like the right move to me. But this is a theory. For the sake of the video, we are going to continue and assume that Jedi Fallen Order 2 is a direct sequel. Among the many things that have been theorized to be included in Jedi Fallen Order 2 are characters from the Star Wars universe that could make an appearance in the game. One of these theories stated earlier said that we could join Cal and the gang years down the road, approximately 8 or 6 BBY, or before the Battle of Yavin, which was depicted in the film A New Hope. So there are some very notable characters that were around during this time and could stop in on our gameplay. The first character that could make an appearance during our gameplay is Boba Fett. There is very little depiction of Boba in his early years after the death of his father Jango and his appearance in A New Hope. Boba's early years as a bounty hunter was actually going to be a huge part in the cancelled game Star Wars 1313, so seeing Boba as a solo bounty hunter would be really cool. Maybe he could be a boss or even a mini-boss in Jedi Fallen Order 2, which would be very challenging, but also very fun. Another character that could stop in on Cal and the gang is Han Solo. If the sequel is around 8 or 6 BBY, then it should be just after the events seen in the movie Solo. Han could show up and join Cal and the crew. Maybe even help smuggle them into enemy territory, for example. Or just referenced. But I would prefer if he played some type of role in Jedi Fallen Order 2. One adversary that I would love to see in Jedi Fallen Order 2 is Maul. Maul is one of my favorite Star Wars characters ever since I first saw The Phantom Menace, and I would love to see him in Jedi Fallen Order 2. If the story continues with Cal, Maul should be stalking around his home planet of Dathomir. And with Merrin still around, there could be a call to go back to this planet. I want to battle Maul in Jedi Fallen Order 2 so bad. I think he would be extremely difficult, especially with his metal legs, but it would be epic. I said it before, and I will say it again. I loved my playthrough of Jedi Fallen Order, but that doesn't mean I don't want things added or fixed. One thing I want fixed for Jedi Fallen Order 2 is the margin of error, especially when it comes to grabbing ropes and for the force pull ability. You have no idea how many times I died trying to grab the rope after sliding down a slope in Braca. Each time I must have missed by a fraction, and each time I would yell a little louder at my TV. And when you're trying to pull a rope toward you in the air with force pull, it has to be almost precise. A little more margin for error in just these 2 points would make a world of difference in my opinion. There are several things I would love to see added to Jedi Fallen Order 2. One of these things is meaningful customizations. What I mean by meaningful customizations is customizations that affect the gameplay and the stats of Cal. Yes, I love the fact that you could customize your lightsaber however you wanted, but have those changes make a difference on how the game is played. Maybe certain materials can change Cal's health, strength, stamina, or whatever really, as long as it makes a difference. And I don't mean just for the lightsaber, but for Cal's clothes or armor as well. Another thing I would like to see added to Jedi Fallen Order 2 is a different hilt for your lightsaber. I think this would be a really cool feature to add. Going back to customizations, they could play a key role in your tactics and how you approach certain parts of the game. You could have a curved hilt like Count Dooku for more powerful downward attacks, or even maybe a cross saber like Kylo Ren, and use the extra slits for stab damage. I think hilts would be an awesome addition to give the game more variety. What would you like to see added or fixed in Jedi Fallen Order 2? Tell me in the comments down below. So, when can we potentially get a hold of Jedi Fallen Order 2? There was a leak back in February that pointed to a possibility of a release time. The leak suggested that Jedi Fallen Order 2 would be released just before the holidays in 2022. To be honest, 3 years is a good time frame to release a video game. But I, among probably many of you, would like to get my hands on it much sooner than that. I'm for sure getting my hands on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2 as soon as I can. Will you? My name is Shayne Static. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.